We are going live, and we're live, baby. Woo! Keri Hehn, Dave Rollins. What's up, my friends?
Killing it.
Excited for tonight.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. Some good racing tonight. Short program, which is good. I think NBC's just getting an hour in, so a lot of fast racing. Tonight's program consists of the women's 200 breaststroke final, first event. Second event will be the men's 200 backstroke final. Third event is the women's 200 backstroke semi-final. Then we go to the big 200 IM men's final. A lot to talk about in that one. Women's 100 free final, another one. Wow, here we go. And then the last event of the night is the men's 100 fly semi. So plenty of action tonight. Keri, I brought you on specifically because you've swum in this meet, in this final. The women's 200 breaststroke. I wanted you to kind of talk us through the feelings and emotions 10 minutes out from this event and kind of walk us through your how it went for you, the whole race. Talk to me. Now's not the time to freeze, Keri.
She was great a second ago.
Dang it, she's frozen on us already. We're having some technical issues, guys.
Definitely nerves going on. So it's going to be whoever can go out there and stay calm the first 100, take it out aggressive, and stick to their race plan.
There are a lot of good girls, a lot of names in this. Obviously, Lily King, everybody knows, but it seems like to me there's probably four or five girls that can really get in to either win this thing or even finish second. So have you had a chance to look at who you think might end up getting first and second in this race, Keri?
So Lily obviously took it out fast last night. Annie Laser had a great race. She stayed consistent. Her last 350s were held at a 36, which is what you want to do, those last 350s. But I wouldn't count Bethany out. She's been having a really strong year, and so we'll see what happens tonight.
Yeah, Bethany's there. What about you, Dave? Who's your pick on the top two in the women's 200 breast tonight?
I think it's going to be Annie Laser and Emily Escobedo.
Wow, nice pick. I like that.
Well, and Annie's 100 was phenomenal the other night. I mean, swimming the best times, but just getting touched out by Jacoby, and then Escobedo, her distance per stroke is ridiculous, and she's a little close to my heart. She went to UMBC. They've been in our conference, and so I got to cheer her on for sure.
And I'm with both of you guys, but listen to me, Keri. I want to ask you this: Lily King just doesn't get beat. She never gets beat. How is somebody going to beat this girl tonight?
The only thing that I can think of is if she just gets too comfortable. I know they're all gunning. Annie has fire underneath her because she got touched out in the 100 breast. And so I can see her. That happened to me at World Championship Trials in 2009. I got touched out in the 100 breast. And I came back in the 200 with definitely some fierceness because of that touch. I think it was by 2/100ths of a second.
Yeah. Dave, what's your thoughts on Lily King?
Well, I mean, long course, the only event she's been vulnerable has been the 200 in the past. I mean, she's been beaten the 200 before. But I mean, it seems like she's obviously just getting some things figured out. Racing in the ISL was probably really beneficial for her, racing that multiple times. But I don't know. I think if she goes out, I mean, she's got more speed than anybody. And if she goes out too fast, she might not be able to hold on, and the other girls could run her down. But yeah, I know she's a gamer. I mean, she's tough to beat no matter what she's doing.
I see a comment here. It says Annie Laser will win the 200 breast. That's actually my pick. I'm picking Annie Laser to win this thing. I'm picking her to beat Lily King, even though I don't know how she's going to do it because Lily King just is a competitor. But I'm picking Annie to win this thing. I've said this when she swam the 100. I said the same thing. She swam for me at Auburn University, and then as soon as she left, she got really good. So that's my claim to fame with Annie Laser. But she's tough. Look, she's had I think we all saw the story a few nights ago where she was talking about some of the struggles she's had recently, losing her father and things like that. So look, I'm rooting for her tonight. I hope she comes out on top. A lot of fun. What do we got here? How much longer? What's the time? We've got 5 minutes. Let's quickly go to men's 200 back. Is there anybody, Dave, that you think can beat Ryan Murphy in this one?
Not in America. I don't think anybody's going to touch him tonight. He's definitely got this one locked up.
Yeah. Keri, you feel the same way?
I feel the same way, especially how he came back on the last 50. He was definitely holding back last night.
Yeah, I think Ryan Murphy for the win. I'm picking Austin Katz for the second place. Look, I think it's a blanket finish as well. There's a couple of guys that get their hand on the wall, but I've heard really good things about Austin Katz and his training at Texas. He's just a tough kid, so I think he's going to get his hand on the wall. Let's go to women's 200 back is just a semi-final. We'll skip over that. Let's go to the big one, the men's 200 IM. So much talk about Michael Andrew and also Ryan Lochte's in this one. So, Dave, what's your thoughts on this one?
I think Andrew, again, is probably going to be below world record pace at the 150. I don't think anyone's going to be able to run him down. I think he's going to win it. I think Kalish is going to get second. I think Ryan is probably going to be in that 5th or 6th place spot. No fault to him. I mean, God bless him being 36 and kicking it around with the young guys. But I'm just seeing him. I don't think he's quite got it tonight.
Yeah, and as you can see, Nate, our producer, SWIMNERD, does a fantastic job. The little ticker at the bottom, every event we're talking about, you'll see the name scroll across the bottom. That's the lanes they're in as well. So Seliscar's in 1, Sam Stewart's in 2. So, Keri, what's your thoughts on this one?
I mean, I'm rooting for Michael Andrew. Last night, of course, being a breaststroker, he could tighten up his breaststroke a little bit into the front end. But even in the freestyle, just making a surge there, I think he kind of shut it down as well. Yeah.
A little bit of criticism from Michael Phelps today. Did you see that, Dave, where he was talking about him not really doing the proper training to be able to finish that 200 IM? I found that a little bit laughable in the fact that, look, it's coming from Michael Phelps, first of all. And then, Michael Andrew can swim a 21.450 freestyle, so he's pretty versatile.
Yeah, and he's the fastest in the world. I mean, nobody's better than him right now. So, I mean, who cares if he brings it home in 29.9 or whatever? I mean, if he's still touching the wall first, I mean, it doesn't matter.
Keri, his breaststroke split was 32.2 or something last night.
Yeah.
I mean, just madness. It's crazy.
If he can just keep calm and just swim his own race, I think that he's going to do awesome. I think his training, the way he trains, I think he's going to put together 4 good 50s. Yeah, I agree. The last final of the night, real quick, before they get going here, we saw Simone Manuel, the Olympic champion, get knocked out in the semis. That was a huge shock, but just listening to her press conference, she's obviously been struggling with some things, so not much of a shock after hearing her speak, but it's wide open for anyone who wants this one, it seems like to me. And my pick in this one is going to be Abby Weitzel. I think Abby's got the speed and she can finish a race. But look, again, it's a blanket. It could be anyone's, really. What are you thinking, Keri, in this one? I mean, I'm rooting for Katie Duluth and Linnea Matt. Yeah, definitely. They both swam really strong last night. Again, it's going to be whoever gets their hand on the wall. Yeah, in those last few strokes. Yeah, going to be a fight. Dave, what are you thinking?
I mean, I think Linnea Mack is going to make it. I think Smaliga is swimming at a different level in this 100 freestyle. True. She's got that fire from missing the 100 backstroke. Natalie Hines looked phenomenal in her fly. She's looked great through the first couple rounds. I mean, those 3. Abby Weitzel, she's going to swim well. I think those 4 are probably going to. I think they're going to be the top 4. And the way things are rolling, I think top 6 are going to make it anyway. So. All right, so pick one winner. You got one chance, one winner. Who is it?
Weitzel's going to go out. I think Smaliga is going to run her down and just touch her out at the end.
Smaliga for the win. Keri, who you got?
I agree. Last night when she got out of the pool, she looked very confident. She looked happy. She looked like she's definitely going to swim fast tonight.
All right, we're about a minute away. I think they're going to do introductions here in a second. Keri, they're in the ready room. What are they feeling right now? You've been in this ready room for this event. What are they feeling?
I mean, when I swam, it was the 4th of July and NBC was getting the crowd ready. You definitely have to take some deep breaths and stay focused and, visualize your race. And just, when you get out onto the deck, make sure the one thing I didn't do is take a big, deep breath in. I didn't soak it all in. So I hope for them that they just enjoy this moment and, remember to breathe.
Yeah, it looked to me last night like the poor kid that was in lane 4 didn't take a breath for about 3 minutes before the start of the race. I mean, it's I don't want to laugh at him because look, we've all been there.
No one can prepare you for it though. So like walking out onto the deck and having the stands be dark and the pool lit up, like no one can prepare you for that moment that you step out there, and it's just experience. And so just breathing and again, I got excited my first 100, and so just staying calm and sticking to your stroke count is really, really important.
Yeah, it's going to be key in this race. And so here we go. We're going to get to see who puts it together. I got a question or a comment from the audience from Tim Dodd. Brett, you remember my sister from Sydney 2000? Yes, Melanie Dodd. I remember her very well, my friend. Good girl, fast swimmer. Yes. Can anyone guess where Keri's from? Anyone? Anybody guess where Keri's from?
North Dakota.
Yes. Yes. Very good guess.
Fargo, baby.
Fargo, 1871. That's when her family moved there. 1871.
I wasn't born yet. I was not born yet.
All right, let's get this going. Here we go. We're on TV. We're at action. What's happening?
Ryan right now.
Beautiful.
He's got his gray hairs rolling in.
He does.
Oh man, I can't see it.
I'll talk you through it. Don't worry.
That's the one thing I didn't prepare for.
Yes. You got to have a television handy.
I'm not at home.
Can you see the questions, Keri?
No.
All right, there's a question here for you. Does Adam Peaty have weaknesses, and why is he so good in breaststroke? What's so good about Adam Peaty?
He hits streamline every single time. He hits it, and he knows how to get in his line and do it quickly, which I think is very important for his. He's always moving forward.
And that is the key. It doesn't look like he gets in line, but if you slow his breaststroke down to fractions of seconds, you see him getting into his line directly. Bang, bang, bang.
So important.
Yeah. Good stuff. Good questions from the audience here. I like it. Let's keep them coming. Keep them coming. His turnover's amazing. Yes, he's a monster. He is a monster. He trains like an animal, from what I hear too. Nobody can out-train him in his group. So.
And he trusts his coach.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that's huge.
That's huge.
Dave, you have athletes that trust you?
I hope so. I like to think
so too.
Congratulations on the championship. Talk to me about that real quick.
Yeah. Yes, thank you. Yeah, that was wild. I mean, who ties in a conference championship?
Wow.
To the half a point after 1,700 points are scored by each team.
Did you try and do that?
Sorry?
Were you trying to tie?
No, that was one of our biggest supporters. He heads up our fundraising department sometimes. I mean, he's kind of like on the way out, but he says, "I'm going to love you no matter win or tie." And I was like, "All right, looks like he still loves me." So it'll be a good day.
Yeah.
We definitely weren't going in trying to tie, Brett.
No. Another question here for Keri. What do you think of Jacoby?
Oh, amazing. I mean, I was so happy after her 100 breaststroke. She, I think that give her 3 years, she is going to be unstoppable. When she learns how to take out that 50 with confidence and be aggressive, even for the Olympics, I think she's going to challenge Lily for sure.
Yeah. Okay. Well, here we go. We're on the blocks, actually. So I'm going to talk you guys through this. We have the participants on the bottom here. Down here, you can see their lanes. Nada's got the ticker going for us. They're doing their final stretches on the blocks. Annie looks primed and focused. Man, I love those tier suits. What do you think of those tier suits, Keri?
Oh, they're amazing.
Yeah, love it. Lily King's actually wearing the American one tonight, so she's come to play. She gives a little nod to Annie Laser right before the start. They get up on the blocks.
I mean, Lily's the third 50. She went up to 37.6. She's gotta work that third 50.
All right, here we go. Take your marks. Off and racing. Everybody off clean. No 2 dolphin kicks. That's good.
Important.
You're like 15 seconds ahead of me.
I'm always ahead. Don't worry about that.
How is that possible?
I don't know, but it is. Lily King is about 15 seconds ahead of the field right now. She is taking it out. She's
31.7 is what she took it out last night. Second,
Keri with the splits. Okay, she's out in 31.66 tonight. 31.66. She has a body length on Escobedo and Galat in second and third.
I don't know.
Sounds like I'm 30 seconds ahead of everybody. It's on NBC. That's where I got it. NBC.
Apparently, I'm live according to my TV.
I'm live. I'm live plus.
You're live.
You're live plus.
Live plus. Lily King has kind of settled into this second 50. They're catching her here. The field is kind of creeping up on her. I think this is at the 100 mark. Lily King 1081. I think this is Annie Lasers to win here. She's coming up on her. Annie Laser looks really good right now, in a great second position, just off the shoulder of Lily King at about the 125 now. Annie Laser is in a controlling. She's moved up into the lead, and she's about 10 meters out from the wall here. She's in the lead. She's going to turn first at the 150 in a commanding lead. This is all Annie Laser today, guys. Boom. First, 144.87 at the 150. Woo! Annie Laser in the lead.
She's 2 seconds faster than last night.
Come on, Laser. Come on, Laser. Come on, girl. Get a win for yourself. Oh, we're 4 across, but Laser's got about a shoulder length on him. She's staying long.
Lift your heels.
Come on.
Click those heels. That's right. Click the heels.
Lift them. Lift the heels.
Lift.
Not Dorothy.
Under the flags. Annie Laser. Boom. 121.07. Annie Laser's an Olympian.
Yes.
Oh, and she is pumped up. She's crying. She's hugging Lily King in second. She is hysterical. Good for her.
Oh, good for her.
Wow. Lily King and Annie Laser, training partners. See? She wanted to be great, so she went and trained with the fastest swimmer in the world. That is commitment right there. Good for her. Get up on that lane line, Annie. She is. She's up on the lane line. She's slapping the water like Caleb Dressel. She's screaming. This is fantastic.
Good girl.
We need more women to claim it. Claim it, women. There we go. I love it. Oh, look at her.
Oh, she's so happy. Look at that face.
Oh, good. There's
awesome.
Nothing better than coming back and being able to have that confidence in yourself and execute.
Oh yeah, she was in control. I knew at the 100 when she was just off the shoulder of King. I mean, she was in control. Really dominated that third lap.
No, she got after it.
Yeah, she was 2 seconds faster.
2 seconds. Wow.
2 seconds faster at that 150.
Well, listen, I think she knew last night she had more in her, so that's good. That gives you a lot of confidence, like you said, to walk behind the blocks and just know that you got more in you. She is pumped. Good for her.
I'm so happy for her.
Yeah.
She's been swimming great too. So.
Yeah, I told you when it started.
Yeah.
Yeah, her 100 the other day was phenomenal too, and she's had a good week.
Yep, she is. Good for her. Talk about controlling your emotions for the whole week too. It's been an up and down. You know, we're on day 6 now, and she's putting out a world-class performance.
And that's hard. That's hard after, 3 100 breaststrokes, then 2 200 breaststrokes. It's hard on that 6th day. People are starting to be done with the meet, and you have to stay focused and ready to go. So definitely focusing.
All those hugs.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so
All those training,
exciting.
but that's so cool.
Oh, she's pumped on the deck. Look at her. Good for her. World record is from 2013. Riki Peterson from
Denmark.
Yeah, 219.11. 219.11.
Again, this is the hard. I feel like she'll have a good training camp, and then being at the in Tokyo, having the confidence that she just beat Lily. I think that she's got a good chance of that world record.
I got to take a photo right there. That's brilliant. Good for her. She looks great on television. She's crying. She's smiling.
She's so happy.
Oh, wow. What a moment, hey? That's the moment.
I love it.
Yeah.
Breaststroke is the best stroke. It is.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Best.
I think we should
Brett,
take a poll.
I think we should take a poll too.
What do you think of this? They're not showing times. They're just showing.
Yeah.
Right.
They got no times. We got no splits. We have no idea what's going on.
I know.
Well
It's
after
so
the race
crazy.
is over.
I don't get it.
It's so crazy. Yeah, it was nothing like the Australian Championships. They'd have the scoreboard flash
It was
straight up
awesome.
and knew exactly what was going on.
For every
Yeah.
single lane, you knew what was going on.
Yeah, a little work to do for NBC here. Come on. Tell us what's happening. We don't even know what happened with the rest of the field.
No, we have no clue.
And it takes a while for them to even post it.
Yeah.
I think Nate,
Results.
if Nate was at his post right now, which he's not, I can see, he'd be able to post them for us. I don't know what Nate's doing.
I want to know what she came home on that second 100.
I know. I mean, if she was
I mean, Lily was 108.1 on the way
144
out.
at the 150.
Back in 36.
I don't know. Yeah, back definitely in low 36.
Adam Jurga said breaststroke rules.
That's affirmative. I agree with that.
I'll give that to him because he was my teammate on the medley relays that broke NCAA records. He was the breaststroker, so I'll give it to him. Look, there's a live shot of Nate right now, not at work. Can't even hear us, so we're just making fun of him.
Spinning wheel.
All right, let's take him away.
All right, what do we got?
Just for everybody out there, I want to apologize. John Lone is at the trials right now. He was going to join us, but we're having technical difficulties getting reception in the building because there's so many people on their phones in the building. We couldn't get any live action with John, so apologize for him not being here right now.
She was 35.9 her third 50 and 36.2.
That's amazing.
Wow.
35.9.
35.9 on the third 50.
Awesome.
That's quick.
That's amazing.
So the rest of the field, Escobedo was third at 222.6. And you had Galat. Am I saying that right? Galat? Galat. She was fourth, 22.81. Then you had Ella Nelson at 25.10. Then Micah Summerall, 26.78. Ali Robb at 227.47. And Rachel Bernhardt at 229.59. 229.59.
Wow. Okay. There you go.
35.9, 36.2.
35.9. Oof.
She was 36.1 on her third 50. 35.9, 36.2.
I'm not sure who called the order. I can't remember. We'll have to go to the videotape. Did somebody say Annie Laser first and Lily King second? Do you remember who said that?
No, I thought Annie would definitely make it.
Yeah.
I think the guy in the red shirt might have called that.
Fargo
for the win on that one. All you Annie Laser haters. I knew she was going to take that one. Damn it. Next one. 200 backstroke final. Ryan Murphy's clearly going to win this thing unless something tragic happens, but I don't think that's happening. So
We will not wish that evil on him.
No.
Austin Katz for second. That's my Austin Katz. Keri, what's your second again?
Give me a second.
Let me change the banner here. I'll tell you who's in this race. Where's the ticker for the backstroke? Oops, wrong banners.
I know. I need to see the.
I don't know where. We need Nate back. Nate's the swim nerd. He's the technical master. Oh, he's got the wrong tickers in. I don't know where he's getting his tickers from. Maybe. I don't know. Don't know.
Dave, where are you right now?
Fort Myers, Florida.
Ooh.
Yes, the glorious Fort Myers, Florida. It's paradise. All right, well, I think Lesko is going to get second. I think it's going to be a 1-2 Cal sweep.
You got Lesko. Okay.
Oh, yes, the guy. That's who I was thinking of.
What about Bryce Mefford? He's a Cal guy.
Cal guy.
Too many Cal guys. Maybe they just go 1 through 4. Because you got Daniel Carr out in lane 1.
That's right. They could go 1 through 4 here. They've taken the clothes off and they are now slapping themselves. So we've got action going on. It is happening. We have Bryce Mefford on television, looking strong and fit, taking a few deep breaths, like Keri suggested, soaking it in. These guys are staring down the pool, jumping in the water now. Okay, game on. Here we go. Race number 2.
It could be Bryce. Bryce had a really good hunter back earlier.
Well, listen, mate, stop flip-flopping. Just pick one or two. Jeez.
I'm going Lesko at number 2.
It could be Shane Cassis, for God's sakes. He's out in lane 8.
Nobody's expecting anything.
He was great in the 100.
Yeah.
Could be.
Here we go. Racing. Off in racing. We're at the 15-meter mark, and it's Ryan Murphy in a commanding lead from the get-go. Here we go. Murphy wants this. He's pissed off for greatness.
Cassis is going with him, though.
Oh, yeah. Cassis has speed, but he doesn't have that endurance to finish this thing off. But Cassis looks like he's going to turn first.
He doesn't need to have the endurance to beat Ryan. Just needs to beat everybody else.
That's true. 26.7 for Cassis on the way out. These guys are going.
Cut his underwater a little short. And there goes Ryan. He's gone.
And he's made his move.
All right.
Well, he's settling in at the 100. Ryan's gonna take the lead here at the 100. 55.3 out. 55.3 out. Okay. Last night he was 57.2, so he's about 2 seconds ahead of where he was last night. So this is Ryan Murphy's. We're in a battle for second here. So who's in lane 3? It looks like who's in lane 3 here?
That's Mefford.
Mefford looks like he's in a strong second. And then Katz is in 5. So Mefford's in a very commanding second here. So, okay, last lap. Cal looks like they're going to get 1-2 here. You picked Mefford, didn't you, Dave?
No, I kept flip-flopping. You made fun of me for it.
I
said it was going to be a 1-2 Cal sweep, but I should have just.
It is 1-2. 1-2. Ryan Murphy is going to win this thing.
He is.
And Mefford is going to get second here. Ooh. Murphy first.
Get third.
Mefford second. Boom, 1-2. Cal. Dave Durden comes back with a double slap.
Nice. That's what happens when you train with the best.
Yeah. Ah, that's true. With the last 2 events, we've seen training partners go 1-2.
Go put yourself with the best.
Yeah.
Oh, they're so happy. There comes Daniel Carr saying hi, congratulating his buddies. That's awesome.
Yeah. Good for them. Mefford must have dropped a few seconds there from semi to final. Good for him.
We won't know for about 20 minutes what the actual times were. So.
Well, NBC Sports will not load on. I've been having more problems with NBC Sports the last 6 days.
Yeah.
I agree. It is not.
Because it won't air for me until 9 p.m. So I've been trying to stream it, and it's.
Are you on the West Coast?
Yes, I'm actually in the Bay Area right now.
Yep.
I live in Los Angeles.
She's in the Bay Area, and the Cal guys just went 1-2. Boom.
There we go.
Eventually, the results will load, and we'll figure out who got what.
Nate, can you get rid of the women's 200 breaststroke for us? Nate's back now.
Can someone get me on one of the apps?
Need some footage. Oh,
Yeah. I don't know how to do it with.
Oh, wow.
Commercial break. All right.
These guys are dropping predictions for the men's 100 butterfly already in the comments. Come on, just ease up. We've got some races before that, guys. We got ourselves some races. I mean, I think it's pretty clear that Dressel's going 49 after this morning. Yes, that's going to happen. We don't need to worry about that.
All right, here are the results, Brett and Keri. Sorry, I don't mean to keep cutting you off, Keri. My apologies. All right.
All good.
Murphy, 154.20. And then Meffert was 154.79. He brought it home in 29.4.
Ooh.
29.3, 29.4 on the back 100.
Wow.
Then Austin Katz finished third, 155.8. Hunter Tapp, I believe he swims at NC State, 156.7. Destin Lesko, 156.9. Shane Cassis, 157.6. Jack Atkins, the young guy out of Atlanta, 157.9. And then Daniel Carr, 158.7. Oh, there we go. Sorry.
Nate's pulling it up. Nate's doing some work in the background for us. Nate, can you change the ticker down the bottom for us? So we've got the women's first semi coming up in a minute of the 200 backstroke. So if you could put it on that, would be fantastic.
Let's go.
Oh, I'm excited for this heat.
Oh, it's on? Okay, good. There we go.
I'm excited for this heat too.
Guys, it's so good to see you. I'm sorry I'm late. And actually, I got to leave again.
Nate's having a little barbecue for his masters group tonight, right?
Yeah, there's like a bunch of people in my house in the backyard having a good time.
Bring him into the garage.
I should, man, but there's just not much space. There's just nothing but clocks.
You're coming in a little hazy tonight. What's wrong with your connection?
I don't know. I got an Ethernet and everything.
Yeah, you're not coming in clear tonight.
What about now?
No, you look like you've been drinking.
Really?
Well, your camera does.
Maybe it's just smudgy.
It's just smudgy.
Smudgy. Let's go back to the
I'm
comments.
calling lane. I'm not saying she's going to win the heat, Brett. I'm saying JoJo Ramey at a lane 3 is going to make finals. She's the youngest one in the field. And claim to fame, my wife coached her when she swam for the Cincinnati Marlins as a mini Marlin. So she can take all the credit in the world for how little JoJo does.
Wow. JoJo, hey, born in 2005. Jeez.
I think she's got a best time of 2:09, so I can definitely see her probably doing that and then getting into the final.
Good for her. JoJo. That's awesome.
Plus, with a team like JoJo, you got to root for him.
Yeah. Oh, Kathleen Baker made the semi in this. Good for her. She's been struggling with some foot drama injuries, so for her to keep fighting, that's pretty cool.
Absolutely. You could see her. She was in visible pain as she got out after prelims, too. She was hobbling.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Feel bad. She's
Still
such a
doing
nice
that.
person.
Still doing their final interviews with Ryan Murphy.
Beat a Nelson in this heat out of lane 8.
Yeah, she's been a little disappointing. I thought she'd be better.
I think she's always had a little bit of issue with long course, but
Really?
she's so water.
Yeah, her short course is just so dynamic.
Yeah. And she swam well in the fall, too, doing the ISL meets. She was doing really well.
That's what I mean. That's where I watched her. That's where I really got to know her is in that, and she was crushing that.
Phoebe Bacon. Bacon's going to be sizzling. I had to say it. It's so bad, but I had to say it.
Wow, Bacon's going to be sizzling. Oh, I love it. Oh, we're in the water. Here we go.
Here we go.
First semi-final. It's on. Donkey Kong. Let's go. Racing. Here we go.
I had a buddy of mine just text me saying they need to hear my best Rowdy Gaines impression. I'm on purpose muting the TV, so we'll be fine.
Let's go. Get in some Rowdy Gaines for us. What do you got?
He's been talking a lot about turns recently, how they're not getting their heads down enough on turns. His latest thing.
Getting their heads down on turns. I love Rowdy. God, I love Rowdy.
Phoebe looks good. She looks so smooth.
Yeah, very controlled here in this first 100.
Oh, here comes JoJo.
JoJo.
Lane 3.
Come on, JoJo.
Oh, she looks good. Is that Phoebe flipping first?
102.3.
JoJo's right behind her. Oh, bacon smoked that underwater.
Oh, I love it. I love it. You know, all the good bacon stuff. Bacon looks like she's shredding this heat to bits.
She is. She's so good off the wall, and then they catch up to her a little bit, but no, she's going to win it.
That was my bacon bits joke.
Bacon bits. Oh, got it.
That's all I had.
Oh my God.
Whatever it takes.
But it looks like whoever's in 4, who is that?
That's bacon.
That's bacon?
Yeah.
Oh.
You guys just like saying that. Her name,
I mean, it's the most delicious food, so you want to keep saying it.
right?
And JoJo's going to get second.
Yeah, there we go. Good call on that one.
207, 209 probably. Again, we won't know for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
There she is.
Oh, look at this.
JoJo.
Good stuff. All right. I mean, I got to admit, I don't love calling these semis. It's a little lackluster, but don't mind watching. Let's go to the crowd. Let's go to the crowd. What is the crowd saying? Bacon smoked that heat. Yep, that's true.
Yep.
Murphy looks jacked. Murphy always looks jacked.
He always looks jacked.
What the hell? I've never seen Murphy not jacked.
There they go. 7'4", 8'9", 2089. Yes.
They've got a shot of Regan Smith right now, and she looks so much better now, day 6, than she did day 1. She looked like she was under so much stress and so much pressure.
I mean, now she can swim. She can just swim. She's made the team. She can just swim.
Yeah. Huge amount of pressure to make the U.S. team, I'd imagine.
We're up in Minnesota.
Right.
Minnesota girl?
Yeah.
They were just down. They were down here doing a little training camp before they went out to Omaha.
Nice. Get out of. Well, no, it's been warm in Minnesota recently.
But if you can get out of Minnesota, I don't blame you.
Yeah. That's why I never went.
Her coach was at the diving trials because his daughter was diving.
Oh.
And so he wasn't here. Her dad was running the practices. It was pretty neat.
Wow. Very cool. Let's go to some questions while we wait here. Give us some question. How much does a pro swimmer earn in Australia on average? I think they have a system down there that if you're in the top 40, this is what they had a few years back anyway, I don't know if it's changed, but if you're in the top 40 in the country, I think they got $20,000 as kind of a stipend if you're in the top 40. I think it's similar in America. Am I right
40?
or wrong?
Top
Yeah.
40.
In the
Yeah.
country?
Yeah.
No.
World.
Yeah, top
World.
6 in the U.S.
No, I mean top 40 swimmers, like based on the international point score. So if you're in the
like a
53
world
and world rankings, yeah,
Oh,
top
okay.
40 world rankings, yeah.
They're saying just the top 40 swimmers in the country.
That's what I thought. I was like, man.
No. There's only
go to
70,
Australia and take up
there's
swimming.
only
man.
75 swimmers in Australia, so it's top 40. It's a small
Everybody getting
country.
money.
Small country.
So everyone's making money.
Everybody gets paid.
Everybody gets that.
Everybody.
But no, listen, I think it's the same as here. You know, the top guys make some money and then it drops off pretty quick. You know, you see here a lot of the guys making, they've got their suit sponsorships in this country. You see a lot of them wearing the tier or the arena or the Speedo. So I don't think it's any different. It's not like Australians are wealthy and Americans aren't. I think everybody gets their fair share if you're the best. So any chance of getting Dean Boxall on the podcast? Absolutely, but it's not going to happen until after the Olympics. He's not going to talk. He's not going to give anything away until he gets the job done. Actually, a Dean Boxall story real quick. I sent him a text congratulating him on a fantastic meet with his athletes, and he was quick to reply, "Don't thank me until the job's done." So he's very clear on where he's going, what he's doing with his athletes. The trials was a stepping stone. He's headed for the Olympics. He wants to win medals, and he does not want to be praised until that is done. So very determined man out there.
This might not be the right forum for it because we're talking about U.S. trials, but how do you think the Australians are going to handle the shorter turnaround?
Listen, I think that it's going to work better for them. I was part of the system where you had to, go through a full taper for trials and then go through another full preparation for the Olympics. And I did that twice. I actually did it 3 times. I missed the team in 96, but the 2 times I made the team, it was very difficult for me to go through a whole new preparation again and then try and peak again for the Olympics. So I think these guys are in peak form about 5 weeks out. I think it's great for them. They can just sharpen their tools and they'll go and race it. Tokyo is actually in the same time zone for them, so they really only have to fly about 10 hours straight up, and they don't have to deal with the change of time and stuff. So I think it's going to be good for them. I really do. I think they're going to have a good Olympics. They're going to be very competitive anyway. I'm not going to say they're going to win everything, but they're going to be competitive more so than I think they've been in the last 2 Olympics.
All right, we're rolling. Quick. Get the Aussie off. We're back to Americans. Here we go. Reagan and Ryan.
Sorry. All right, what do we got here? Dave, are you still about 15 seconds back?
We're 41 seconds into the race, so I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
you're on with me. We're equal.
Okay. We caught up.
Yeah, you caught up. We're coming into the first wall here, first turn. Looks like it's going to be Reagan Smith turning in 1020. 1020. Ryan White and Burkhoff in second, third. Pretty good stuff.
Off to a good start. 1020.
Oh, we got Atomic Athletes joining us in the chat. Thank you for joining us, Atomic Athletes. Appreciate that. It looks like lane 7 and 8. Who's in 7 and 8? Looks like Baker and Flickinger are in this.
Baker,
they're right in this.
He looks good.
They're having a crack here.
Baker looks real good.
Yeah. I mean, looks like
Burkhoff
Baker's
falling
really
a little
throwing
bit.
down here. Baker's coming up to the lead here. She's in third right now, but she's fighting for. She looks like she's going to catch second. That looks like Ryan White. Baker looks like she's going to get right up on Ryan White. Might be the TV angle, but Ryan White might still touch for second. But
Baker's closing.
Yeah, Baker's closing. Who's it? Oh, just touched her out. Ryan White for second. Baker third. So Baker's going to be in the final. That's
awesome.
Good stuff.
Good for her.
Yeah, she went in 11th, so she's now top 8.
Good for her.
Yep. She's a fighter. There's no doubt about that. That girl is competitive. But Regan Smith with the win there.
Did Ryan White finish second?
Yeah, she did. She just touched her out.
Ryan White has had a phenomenal season.
Yeah, short course and long course, right?
Yeah, SECs a year ago through now. She has been on fire.
Yeah, she's the girl that took COVID and just strangled it. You know, she's done a great job in this 12 months. Good for her.
Baker coming back.
Yep,
That's
Baker
awesome.
2085 there, 2085. This morning she was 211, so she dropped a ton.
Yeah.
She's in fourth place, so she's going in the final fourth.
She's got a shot.
2072 is the top qualifier, and Baker's 208, so she's right there. I mean, she's fighting for a spot.
She just touched out my girl JoJo. Come on now.
Well, there's experience. she's got experience. So that's going to be a good final actually tomorrow. Really good final. All right, guys. Comment section. Let's go. Drop it in. Men's 200 IM next. Here we go. This is the final. What are we going to see? Give us it. Give us it. Come on. We have Michael Andrew 155.2. Okay, 155.2. The American record is Ryan Lochte. Actually, it's this world record as well. World record is 154.0. So we're only 1.2 seconds off the world record. And from what I remember, he was under world record pace at the 150. So, I mean, if he can...
2 seconds.
Yeah, we can close this thing up. Here we go.
Well, he's got to be a lot more relaxed now than he was during finals of the 100 breaststroke. I mean, now that he's made the team. I mean, he was killing it in prelims and semis of the 100 breaststroke, and then the nerves get you. Finals of the Olympic trials, like you got to win it. You got to just, and then he just tightened up a little bit. I think he's going to be a lot more relaxed going into the final tonight, the 2 IM.
Nope, that's
just going to let it rip.
Michael Andrew, you talking about?
Yeah, Michael Andrew. Like,
yeah.
The dude's the third fastest 100 breaststroker of all time, and then barely makes it in the 100. Just touches out. But I mean, God bless him. I mean, there's under so much pressure to get his hand on the wall first, and now he can just relax and race, just like Reagan. Now they can just go, just have him eat.
Yeah, but I'm looking at the breaststroke splits. Most of the field, he's a good full second at least. Most of the field 2 seconds ahead in the breaststroke split. I mean, he's crushing people in breaststroke. That's awesome.
Keri say to you, a 32.1?
32.1.
What do you bring his 100 in?
I mean, probably right on that.
Probably right about that.
Wow.
That's ridiculous.
But if you train at that speed, you should be able to, that's one of the things I learned in my training was if you can train at the speed that you want to hold, then hopefully you can execute it when you race.
Right. It's just so hard in the IM switching from backstroke into breaststroke. It's just two totally different.
They're asking me if I can call splits, but they don't show splits on the screen, and it would be very tough, I think, to try and get it on a watch too. I'll try on a watch to see if they stay on him, but I don't know if it'll be accurate. But I'll give it a crack on this watch. Little Seiko.
23.9 last night.
All right, thank you. 23. Yeah, he went out like a madman. 23. Michael Phelps is on television right now.
Yeah.
Okay. Has he got shares in NBC? Seems like he's all over it.
I feel bad. He keeps leaving his wife, and she has to watch the kids while he's out on TV.
He's got to be on the payroll. No way he's doing this for free.
Getting paid.
He's not doing this for free.
He's got his Omega watch on, so he's good.
For anyone that's interested, I've only asked Michael Phelps to be on the podcast, I think, 73 times. And he answered me once. He actually said, yes, I'll do it, but not right now. So we're still trying.
Still waiting on him.
We're going to get Keri on the podcast. Who wants a podcast with Keri? Comment section. Comment section. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, looks like a lot of people. Looks like a lot of people, Keri.
I can bow out and just be the two of you guys.
Yeah.
Tell you how training in Fargo is. Yes.
How it started.
Hey, Tom, where it started.
How it started, yeah.
How it started.
Tom Backus. Tom, my buddy Tom. He's in the comment section.
It
Yes.
started in a 4-lane pool. 4 lanes.
4 lanes. They make pools with 4 lanes?
In Fargo, they do.
Wow. Crazy.
They got a really nice facility in North Dakota now.
Yes, they do. They do.
Somebody said Keri's smoking. Wow.
Yes.
Comment
Thank you.
section.
Thank you. Thank
Comment
you.
section is on fire right now. Take it
All right,
easy, all right?
stars in lane.
All right, here we go. We have ourselves.
Stewart and Stu.
We have
Keri
ourselves a
Smith.
200 IM.
What if
200
Keri
IM.
Smith-
Here we go.
Michael Andrew, Chase Kalish, Carson Foster out of Mason, Ohio, Ryan Lochte, Trenton Julian.
Trenton Julian's in this
The
again?
only guy to be close. Yeah, he's in lane 8. Only guy to
Wow.
be close to Michael Andrew at the 50 is Trenton Julian.
Yes. Rose Bowl.
All right, I'm gonna
Go
try and
Rose
get.
Bowl.
I'll try and get a watch on this. See what happens. I think the good thing about this is Michael Andrew is 100% qualified, and it's just go time.
Yep.
Here we go. Just lay it out.
He's just got a race.
I'm sorry, but Ryan Lochte does not look in Olympic shape. All right, here we go. Racing. I got a clock on this. Let's see how we go. Yeah, Michael Andrews put a body length on them at the first 15. He's
Off the
laying it
start.
out.
He's
He's
gone.
not taking the advice of
Does he
Michael
only
Phelps, and changing his race
Does he
plan.
only take one kick in butterfly?
I don't
On his
know.
breakout, it looked like he stopped kicking on that first stroke.
23-7. 23-7. I had
Ooh.
23-4, so the watches are, the
Yeah,
TV is a
short
little
stroke,
inaccurate. Yeah. Yeah, he's going for this. I mean, this is fun to watch, but the real battle is for second. It's a blanket across the pool for second here. But
Kieran, he's in second. 400
Yep.
freestyle.
Yep. All right, I had 29-6 in the backstroke, 29-6,
23-7. Yeah.
something like that. I was out in 52, 52,
53-0.
53-0, 53-0, okay.
53-0. So he's
He was 53-0 last night.
He was, okay. Well,
Yeah.
he's on the same pace. Let's see if he can close it up then, because he's on world record pace. Let's have a look here. He's under world record, 125.3, 125.3.
Exactly what he was last night. 125.30 last night.
I had 32.2, so he does look short in his freestyle. He gets short.
32-2 on breaststroke.
Yeah, the world record is gone. He's looking tight.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, he
He's
does.
using his legs. He wasn't kicking at the end last night.
He gets so short. 155.4 for the win, and Kalish.
Oh.
Khaleesi. Chase Kalish.
Kalish.
I call him Khaleesi, but Chase Kalish.
Chase Kalish for second.
Yep.
All right. All those fifth and sixth place relay guys can breathe a sigh of relief.
Chase Kalish, eh? Winner.
155.4.
Nice sunglasses.
Thank you.
It's bright over there.
Yeah, it's getting sunny in here.
You look like Johnny Depp and Charlie in the Chocolate Factory.
Classic. The only problem is I can't read the comments section anymore.
Michelangelo was hurting those last 2 strokes.
Yeah, he gets so short in that freestyle.
Who cares? He's the fastest in the world.
At least he knows what he has to work on. I mean, it's clear going into the Olympic training camp what he needs to do.
I mean, he just lays that 150 out like a madman. He goes all out. You know?
That's an IM. You got to work your strengths in the IM, though. That's his strength.
Yeah, why not? Yeah.
Just go.
Yeah.
What did Ryan get?
That's a good question, actually. I forgot he was in the race. Ryan got 7th, 159.6. Ryan 7th. Kalish got the Olympic spot by 3/10, or just about 2.6 actually. 0.26. So about
Carson out of Ohio in lane 4.
Carson Foster, yeah.
Sam Stewart in 5th.
Sam Stewart had a good swim. Good for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trent
Put up the results. Yeah. Yeah, Ryan done. Okay.
Will he be done? Do you think he'll keep swimming?
I hope not. I don't need to see any more. I've seen enough. I mean, I've just got this image of Ryan Lochte just being,
They're interviewing him.
Oh, of course. Yeah, he's a superstar.
I mean, Therese just made it at 43.
She made it? Therese made it?
Didn't she make it?
I think she was attempting to make it. I don't know if she did.
No, I thought I read an article that she's going.
Oh. I read an article that she was attempting to go, but I don't know if she made it. But yeah, if she did, good for her.
I mean,
Look, she looks fantastic. Ryan Lochte does not look, incredible. I've seen him look a lot better. Let's say.
Did you see what they put up for NBC? Ryan Lochte did not qualify.
Straight up.
That hurts.
Right across the screen. That's brutal.
Yeah.
All right, what we got next?
We've got the I think it's
women's 100.
Oh, the 100 freestyle. Ooh, saucy.
We got a lot of R.I.P. Ryans in the comments.
R.I.P. Ryan.
They're still interviewing him.
There's some brutal savages in the comment section.
I know.
Oh, yeah.
Come on.
Thoughts on overtraining syndrome? I never heard of it until yesterday. I didn't know there was a thing called overtraining syndrome.
For sure.
I mean, I didn't know it was a syndrome. When did it become a syndrome?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think we've all suffered from overtraining. You push the body pretty hard, but I don't know. I think there was a lot more going on in COVID than just.
When I trained at Mission Viejo, I feel like there was some overtraining syndrome going on.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, overtraining.
I was having bad dreams.
Oh, wow.
But that's
Dave, have you had anyone come to you, Dave, and say, Coach, you're overtraining me?
I don't think I've had anybody tell me that I'm overtraining them. Our milers don't go more than 6,000 in a practice. So if somebody tells me I'm overtraining them, I'm going to have to go back and look at all of our practices to see what they did.
Well, then it comes down to what are they doing out of the water too, right?
Oh,
but then that's why you should test your genetics. And
Keri,
on
talk
a
to us about
level,
that. Talk to us about testing your genetics, Keri.
Yeah, so I'm working with Erica Bine. She was a coach at Purdue, and she's working with athletes right now to test your DNA and get your results back. And it shows you a lot at your genetic baseline. So how you can improve your performance with how you recover, food sensitivities, what kind of muscle fibers you have, and any deficiencies that you may have genetically. So it's a good baseline to have, just to know how you genetically work.
Yeah, and she has been on our podcast. So if you missed the podcast, go back and listen to it. Fantastic stuff. If you want to test your genetics, go through Erica or Keri. You can contact Keri. Keri, do they contact you by email?
I would go through Instagram, actually.
Instagram. Okay. Go through Instagram. Get on Keri's Instagram.
It's very interesting. Is it like a blood test, or how do you get started?
Nope, it's a swab, and you send it in, and it comes back, and it tests 36 of your genetic markers, which is really interesting because, you know, for me, what I found was that I have a really fast recovery, but I have a high inflammation rate. So for me, that makes a ton of sense why I would feel, you know, lethargic, but I could recover, you know, day to day in practice. But, you know, doing my DNA too, I was always fatigued, and I actually don't absorb B6, which you need to absorb B12. So I should have been on a B complex the whole entire time I was swimming, just for energy levels in itself.
And Caleb Dressel is in the program and working with you guys, and obviously it's making a huge impact on him as well.
Yeah.
That's really interesting.
You know, I never needed to do all those 400 IMs. I wish I would have had those results in hand.
I mean, I didn't need the results to tell you that.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but
no,
that's
it's been great.
Really powerful information. Get on that if you're a swim coach. Send a message to Keri and she can hook you up with some DNA testing. Somebody said here, Brett, what kind of gym work did you do back in the day? Back in the day? What are you talking about back in the day? This is 46, baby. 46. Huh? Back in the day. I don't know. I just moved weight. That's all I did.
You look buffer now than you did back in the day.
Thank you, Dave. I appreciate that. You make me feel good about myself.
That's why you brought me on.
What does it say here? Brett loaded up the bar on power rack with every plate in the gym and then just lifted the entire power rack. That's true. Yeah. No, I didn't. I wasn't that strong in the gym. I've seen Bruno Fratis, who I coach, lift, and that guy is an animal. I mean, he can lift some weight. I didn't throw weight around like that. It always made me feel just too heavy, too fatigued. But we have the women's 100 free up now. We've got to get back to the action here. This is fantastic. Here we go.
Enough about Brett's biceps. It's time to talk.
Yeah, enough about my biceps. Let's go back to the action. 100 freestyle. Natalie Hines. You know, whatever they've done at Georgia with her, they've done a fantastic job. Good for them. She's in great shape. Got Katie Duluth. I think Katie Duluth is a phenomenal athlete.
Katie also works for the company. You know, we've been doing a lot of. She's also been making changes based on her genetics, and so we'll see if it works.
Yep. Come on, Katie Duluth. Let's get top 4, girl. Here we go on the blocks. Ooh, 100 free. Allison Schmidt's in the 100 free. Good for her.
She is.
Racing. Wide open field. Speedsters are going out on it. Okay. Good. Who's in lane 8? Lane 8 is Erica Brown. And she's got some speed and she wants to show it too. Erica Brown may even turn first, but looks like lane 3. Who's that? Abby Weitzel. That was my pick for the win. Come on, Abby.
She's out.
Oh, yeah. Abby Weitzel. Erica Brown is really laying this one out. She wants a spot on the team.
Come on, girls.
Erica Brown may win this from lane 8. I mean, she has just said, jam it, girls. This one's mine. Come on, Erica. Finish this thing off. Oh, my God. I think Erica Brown's going to win this. Erica Brown, lane 8. Oh, she touches second. Wow.
There she goes.
Abby Weitzel, 53.5, and Brown for second out in lane 8.
Who?
Erica Brown.
Out in lane 8. I mean, she almost won it. But Abby Weitzel gets the win.
You called it.
Then Smaliga and Hines.
Abby's looking over at lane 8 like, who's out in lane 8? She doesn't even know. I was close, though. It was super
She
close.
just looked at her.
Yeah. Yeah. Smaliga just missed the spot. Third place. She's in for the relay.
That's awesome.
Yeah. That's Duluth's in there?
She might have been 5th. No, it's hard to tell. I mean, we can't see anything.
I mean, that's how you utilize lane 8, though. If you want to be an outside smoke, you just let it rip. That's what Erica Brown did. Let it rip.
Her 50's going to be really good.
Yeah. She finished on a flat stroke. That's my only criticism. She finished flat. If she had have launched into that finish and kind of sideways turned and stretched, I think she could have won that thing.
They are.
But, yeah. I think the Georgia girls made it. Here we go. Abby Weitzel, Erica Brown, Olivia Smaliga, Natalie Hines. That's your top 4. Katie Duluth is in 5th. Allison Schmitz in 6th. Linnea Mack finished 8th. So Katie Duluth should get picked up here for a relay spot. She could be an Olympian. Good for her.
Hope so.
But it looked like the Georgia girls went.
Georgia's having a phenomenal meet.
Georgia's having a phenomenal meet.
Men and women, their pro group is doing really well.
You know what it was? I think part of it was they had less restrictions in the lockdown, to be honest. I think from what I understand, Georgia was pretty open earlier than most states, you know. So I think they got the chance to swim a lot earlier than most people. And I also think they had some competitions in and around that area. So they were not only training. Yeah, not only training early, but competing as well. So I think they just had a slight advantage on the rest of the field. But it looks like Erica Brown. Dang.
Erica Brown. She is so short. I did not know
she's a midget. Yeah, she's tiny.
Oh, no.
Well, you got Smaliga, who's what, 6'1", Natalie Hines, who's like 6'2", Abby Weitzel's like 5'11".
Yep.
How are their times compared to Australia?
Let's not talk about that, Keri. Let's just celebrate the success right now of the U.S. women's team. The success of the fact that they're 4 seconds behind Australia. 4 seconds. Wow. That's going to be a
just letting them think. They just are letting them think that we got it.
Still got a race. Okay, Dave. You got 4 girls at 52. Still got a race. I love the mentality.
How many fast Frenchmen were there back in 2008?
Oh, okay. Here we go. All right. There we go. We're expecting a little Jason Lezak here, are we? Who's Jason in this one, in this scenario?
Erica Brown.
Erica Brown, she is.
She's just going to ride that wave. She's going to ride it.
She's just going to ride the lane line, catch a draft.
Totally.
She is, you're right. She's going to sit on Kate Campbell and then just smoke her the last 25. Dave called it. You remember it, okay? This is come back to this videotape.
Write it down. Write it down. Videotape.
Oh, that's old school, huh?
What is this, 92? Is this on VHS? You go pick it up at the Blockbuster later?
Rewind.
100 freestyle, guys. Done.
There it is.
That's done. Oh, they're putting the 100 flyers up. They're like, let's go, guys. Come on. We're running out of time.
They got 1 minute left on this broadcast. Can they get 2 heats of 100 fly in?
Erica Brown is 5'7". Eric Meyer with the stat there. Thank you, Eric. 5'7".
She's still above average for women.
Yeah.
But compared to
Keri, how tall are you?
5'9".
5'9". Just for everybody in the comment section, that's for you.
All right, 100 fly, heat 1. Who we got in heat 1?
Yeah, we got Trent and Julian. I mean,
that's
really,
why
we're
he
just
204 in the 200 IM.
Yeah.
He was coasting that final of the 200 IM.
Somebody in the comment section. Someone in the comment section said, Brett, Cody Simpson you said it was the hardest work you've ever coached. I mean, come on, guys. I was being nice. You know, like I've coached some hard workers. They're all hard workers, but you know, I was part of a documentary. What are you going to say on the documentary? He sucks? No. He was a hard worker. He was one of the hard workers. There's many of them at this level.
Ooh, Kovac out of Missouri.
Kovac is going for it. Yep. He's got a half a body length ahead. Who is this kid?
Out of Missouri.
Wow.
The one, Andy Grievers.
He's tightening up a little bit, but he's going to get his hand on the wall first in 51.6. Kovac, 51.6. Okay.
A good swim.
Good first
A
heat.
long on the finish, too, but still good.
Yeah, I don't think anyone in the first heat's going to make top 2, but that's a good swim. But I don't think that's a top 2 swim.
Oh, they're all bunched. Who's going to go under 51.6?
Hopefully someone, because that's
bunch
not
of
very
guys
fast.
are all right
51.6 is not world class. I mean, if you look at the Japanese Olympic trials, I think they had 7 guys go around that time. It's not world class. Just decent.
No, I mean we got one guy who's 49, and then
Yeah.
what else we got?
I mean, hopefully we got a 51 flat. Someone's got to go 51 flat. Come on. Give us something.
Michael Andrew can go 50 point or 51 flat, but he's not swimming it.
I was a little surprised at that he didn't swim it. You know, because he swam the 100 back. So why swim the 100 back?
I was surprised that he swam the 100 back, not the 100 fly.
He's got to come out of that 200 IM where he gets to the wall and looks like he's just complete toast and has no time to turn around and swim 100 fly.
Yeah, race pace training, mate. That's what it does.
That's what they do.
Get back.
I don't know. It's a good call for him, I think. Getting ready for the 50 free. Oh, they're sticking with it. They're not going to cut off Caleb.
My dad just sent me an email. My dad just sent me an email because he's in the 19th century. Love the broadcast. Thanks, Keri, Dave, and Brett. All right, that's from my dad.
No.
Cheers.
Cheers, Dad.
What time is it there?
Probably around lunchtime right now. All right, here we go. Caleb Dressel with the no bull, blacked out. Okay, I like that. Coming in black. Here we go. We got Dressel in 4, Shields in 5, Coleman Stewart. I mean, Maxime Rooney's been 50 point. Come on, someone's got to go 51 flat here. Give us a 51 flat.
Yeah. Maxime hasn't looked like he's had a very good meet so far.
No, not so far, but this could be it. Come on, let's go. Drop something.
Tom Shields could do it.
Yeah, Tom.
Shields can do it.
Tomorrow.
Yeah. I mean, it's wide open for Shields, actually. Shields, this is a gift. Let's go. You're not going to get a bigger gift than this.
No. Hug that lane line. Catch a draft.
Ride it.
Here we go on the blocks. One last shakeout. Take your marks. Bang, racing. Here we go. It's incredible how good Shields is underwater, and Dressel beats him by a full half body length.
Destroys him.
I mean, unbelievable Dressel's entry and line and underwater off that start. Dressel out smooth as silk. 23.3. Couldn't have been easier. Shields out in 23.5. Sitting on his hip. Whoever's in 6, and Nate's lost us. I don't know what happened to Nate. He's gone.
Nate's in the backyard.
Shields tightening up a bit. Dressel just smooth, just hit right in that hip.
Coleman Stewart is in 6.
49.7. What's the world record? 49.5. Just missed the world record.
Woo!
I mean, and not even breathing hard. I mean, that world record is going to get destroyed tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
He's just grinning. He's just a happy camper.
I mean, he's not even breathing hard. Seriously. He's holding his breath.
He's just sitting there. He's smiling. He's a happy guy.
Wow. And I don't even think he's fully rested, guys. I think there's more in him.
I don't think so either.
Oh, he's smiling like, guys,
he needed
I'm
to
going
be.
to destroy. Yep. Talk about just swag right there. That's swag. Wow, good for
His
him.
haircut, though. Jealous. I'm jealous of that hair.
Yeah, me too. You went back to hair. How come you went back to hair? You were riding the bald look for a
Look at
while
that.
there.
Look how it's so thick and luscious now. It's,
Yeah, get rid of it. Get rid of it.
No, it's coming in. Look at that.
Massage it.
It took a while, but thanks to some medical help and a little boost from my wife, it's
Oh
coming
yeah,
in.
you doing a little Rogaine?
I don't know. Whatever the pill and cream is, it seems to be working.
Damn, look at you. Hey, you want that hair back? I'm happy with the bald look, man. I'm riding it
Well,
all the way.
Makes me look 10 years younger, so I'm all for that.
Yeah. Okay.
Some of us look good with shaved heads like you, and some of us, we don't look as good.
I would look terrible.
Not many girls.
Fingers
that can pull
crossed.
off a bald head look. Yeah.
All right,
Your hair's looking
where
pretty
did Shields
luscious
go?
right now. I think you're in good.
Shields go.
Good. You're doing pretty good. Can we bet on the Olympics? I don't know. You can in Australia. You can bet on the Olympics in Australia in the comments section here. Yes, you can in Australia. I don't know about here. Can you, Dave, bet on the Olympics in Vegas?
Probably.
I'm sure.
Yeah, I would think if you go out to Vegas, you could, right?
Yeah.
I think so.
NCAA athletes, you can't, but everybody else, go for it.
Right.
Somebody said in the comments, Keri shaved head still smoking.
You made my day. Thank you.
Wow. Who wrote that? Did I write that? Who wrote that? Caleb Dressel. Tom Shields, 51-2. There you go. Thank you, Tommy. Dropping the 51 low there for us. Finally got some
You said
results.
51 flat. You said 51 flat. We
You
still
did
don't
say
have
51
It's
flat.
close. 51-2 is respectable. I mean, 51-6. Come on. Come on,
That was
man. Anyone
fourth.
can do that. 51-2 is a little bit of a separator. Every man and their monkey can go 51-6, but 51-2 is a little separator, you know? It's like the difference in the 50 between 21-3 and 21-5. I mean, it's a separator. Everybody's at 21-5 and very few people at 21-3. And I can't wait for the 50 free tomorrow, obviously.
Ooh, that's going to be a good one.
I'm just gonna be good.
Dave Rollins, does Anthony Irvin make top 8?
Yes.
Ooh. I would love to see Anthony Irvin make top 8.
Me too.
Absolutely.
Keri says yes. Keri, does Anthony Irvin make the team? Top 2. Obviously, Caleb's winning the race. Let's not get
Right.
carried away. But does he get second?
I hope so. I hope so.
I think
I
it's
think he'll
wide
make top
open
8
based
if he
on what I've seen so far. There doesn't look like anyone's on fire in the freestyles.
We haven't seen him, though. We haven't seen him yet.
No.
I saw some video of him swimming with Marsh. He looked good.
Yep.
So
What did he
wouldn't
do in
count
his
him
last?
out.
When did he swim last?
What?
When did he
when
swim
was-
last? What meet did he swim in?
I don't know.
He went to Hawaii, didn't he? He did time trial in Hawaii.
Yeah, I'm not sure that he's been anything substantial racing lately, but yeah, Anthony doesn't need it. He can.
He's so talented.
I think he'll be top 8.
Yeah, I'm definitely thinking he's top 8. Yeah, and look with how good he is, he's going to contend for that 2 spot. No one's touching Caleb, but that 2 spot looks open for anyone that wants it right now. Kind of like that 100 fly, that 2 spot is open. Tom Shields, good for him putting one down, but I think it's still wide open tomorrow.
I mean, the whole trials has been a surprise by some younger athletes.
Yeah. Well, no one's even talking about Mallory Comerford not making it into the finals.
Oh, yeah.
We've had 2 Americans go 52, and she's one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So disappointing. So disappointing. I was a real fan of hers. I really wanted her to get on. I think she's a great racer, and it's just such a shame to see her not in that final, Caleb Rammel keeps asking me about Caleb Dressel. My thoughts on his 49 semi-tapered 49.7. I mean, come on, what do you think? I mean, it's a freak swim. He's a gift from God. The guy is a genius. And I think we're going to see some good stuff from him at the Olympics. He's going to be tough to beat. I'm coaching a guy right now, Bruno Fratus, who I want to beat him. So I'm not going to say he's unbeatable, but putting himself in a position where he looks very, very, very difficult to beat. But nobody's unbeatable.
100 fly at the Olympics.
I mean, 48 is ridiculous. It's hard to fathom somebody going 48, but it was hard to fathom somebody going 17.6 when I was standing on the pool deck and watched him do that. So I've seen Caleb personally do some freaky things, and I wouldn't put it past him to do something else that's freaky that we've never imagined. He's kind of reframing the way we think about fast swimming, and that's great for everybody, I think. He's a freak, but he works hard.
Yeah. He works hard in everything. He's committed to everything that he's doing.
He's committed, with everything.
Yeah, he works with Keri and does the DNA. So I mean, he's ticking all the boxes, right? He's not letting anything to chance. That guy is putting it all out there.
That's what.
You ever watch him break down any of his races?
Yeah. No, I haven't watched the breakdowns, but I heard they're pretty good.
He's a tough critic on himself. He'll have a phenomenal start. Obviously, his start's already better than everybody else, but he's full body length ahead, and he's like, it was crap. That was terrible. Yeah. You find like my left pinky toe was out of line by just this amount. I could have done so much better.
Yeah.
But no, he's going to swim fast.
I agree. When is Smoking doing your podcast? Smoking has a name. Her name's Keri. When is?
Hey, man, I didn't know I had to come on here just to get compliments.
I told you. See, there you go.
How many first-time Olympians did we have tonight? Annie Laser.
Annie Laser. Yeah. The kid in the 200 back.
Bryce Mefford.
It wasn't. Yeah, it was Bryce Mefford. Yeah, you're right.
Was none of the women's 100 free.
100 free. There's probably a couple in there for sure. Katie DeLoof's definitely a first timer.
Erica Brown.
Natalie Hines.
Erica Brown. Natalie Hines. Yep. Wow.
This is going to be a really different looking team.
It is. It's young, isn't it? It's young and inexperienced.
Young.
Yeah. Crazy stuff. Well, listen, guys, that's it. We've wrapped up. We've got the questions in, and you guys did a fantastic job. I appreciate you being here with us.
Absolutely. Thanks for having us on.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, this is fun, man. I like this stuff, Kind of cool watching it with friends and people out there in the world. So thank you for all your questions. Caleb Remmel is a mad Caleb Dressel fan. Caleb Remmel, here's a question for you, Caleb Remmel. Where are you from? Where are you coming from? Give us your comments here. Where are you coming from? Where are you living? Let's see what this comment comes up, Caleb Remmel. Oh, you're not quick to answer now, eh? Germany. There we go.
Go to bed.
Huh? Yeah. It's like 4 a.m.
It's early.
Dedication.
That's crazy. I got a girl over in Hungary, and she's like, "Oh, you're gonna do that? What time is it gonna be on?" I was like, "It's gonna be 3 a.m. You should be asleep."
Yeah.
I'm sure you can watch it later.
Yeah. Caleb says he doesn't sleep. Clearly, Caleb, I appreciate that. All right, guys. Love seeing you.
Bye.
And see you next time.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Bye.
Goodbye.